2 hours ago, Plurilock had this announcement. Plurilock announces amendment to its terms of convertible debenture and warrant inducement program and closing of debt settlement. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but within that press release, I think it's a very important portion. Investor relations agreement. The company is pleased to announce that it has entered into a campaign agreement with some numbers, Alberta, doing business as social network effect communications, pursuant to which the service provider would assist the company with its investor relations program with the general objective of expanding awareness of Plurilock and its business through one or more influencer campaigns. Pursuant to the terms of the campaign agreement, the company will pay the service provider $432,000 US payable in cash in two tranches. $300,000 is payable upfront, and then the remaining is payable 30 days thereafter. The terms of the campaign agreement commenced May 1st, 2024 and ends September 30, 2024. The service provider is also eligible to receive options, blah, 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 blah. So, why is this important? And why is this great? I'm very impressed with Plurilock. Well, first of all, recently there was a reset. The company raised $5.5 million when the valuation was $2 million, and I'm talking Canadian, which means that there was a lot of shares printed. Right now, after the 10-to-1 rollback, there's 10 million shares. But in total, the number is closer to 40, right? 10 are tradable. About 30 of them are locked. They're restricted, right? When there's a private placement, shares are restricted for a period of at least 4 months. If you're in the US, it's 12 months. So there was a concern, and there still is a concern, is that in 4 months from now, there's going to be all these shares being unlocked and they're going to be sold, right? So one of the reasons why you want the company to bring awareness, and I am part of the awareness. In the description, you can see, and I told you in video 1, I also have an IR contract to generate awareness because I want my awareness and this new awareness right now to generate so much interest that those shares, if they do come trading, they can find a new buyer. There can be enough liquidity so that this doesn't become a problem, right? And the amount of, more than 400,000 US dollars, that's serious money here. And so don't be surprised, as it says here, one or more influencer campaigns. I don't know who these influencers are, but don't be surprised. YouTube influencers, TikTok influencers, whatever, generating awareness for the company. Why is this also another reason why is this important? When $5.5 million was raised, there was a full warrant attached to it at 25 cents. So the original capital raise, most of it was at 20 cents. A little bit was a little bit more, but mostly was at 20 cents. And that brought in $5.5 million. Now, the warrants, if the warrants get to be exercised within the first year, they are to be exercised at 25 cents. If they are exercised after 12 months, it's 40 cents. But the bottom line is that when these warrants get exercised, the money gets what? More money. More than 5.5 million because the price of the warrant is a little bit higher. So the company will receive at least, more than 6 million or more, depending on whether the warrants get exercised within 12 months or within 24 months. But I would say maybe they will receive additional I don't know, $7 to $8 million from these warrant exercises on the top of 5.5 that they raised. Very important, because this some amount of money can move the needle, and that the company can use those resources to grow critical services, grow revenues, maybe make another acquisition. Remember when they made like 4 acquisitions, and those acquisitions, when they acquire other value added resellers with low margins, those businesses can be acquired for not a lot of money, right? But then those businesses, those revenues can be farmed for critical services. So I am very impressed with this company because they get it. They get it. We need warrants to be exercised because they provide engine and fuel for future growth, right? And that means the company doesn't have to go back to the market, and the market doesn't have to expect, oh, there's another raise down the corner. No, there isn't going to be any more raises because there's enough money that came in from the private placement, and then there is enough money that will come in from warrant exercises. And to ensure that, the company is going to bring awareness to the company, grow a shareholder base. More shareholder base, more volume. More volume, higher the stock price. Higher the stock price, more warrants get exercised. More money is coming in. More money is coming in, they can grow more. It all builds on one another. So, in my view, great press release, great news. And that's all I have for you tonight.